I guess I have to give you some context for this, because it seems like every morning I get, or often, I get a kind of a message from the other side or from the inside. I think directionally, who cares? It's from everywhere all at once. Everything everywhere all at once. There was a show called Monty Python's Flying Circus, and I think it's probably available on YouTube. Uh, all of it. BBC production. The same guys who did In Search of the Holy Grail and Life of Brian and a bunch of other movies. Well, this series for the BBC, notably. And it was a series of skits. Some animation and some they acted out, and I don't know, they just hit the mark. And they'd link these skits by just saying a big animated thing would come across and it would say, and now for something completely different. And then they'd show the next skit, bottom of the deck, Knight of Swords, Page of Cups. Something completely different. Page energy, fresh energy, new. A new offer. A new way of, explaining something. And saying, I'm sorry, I didn't explain it before. We'll see. Yeah, so now for something completely different. I think that's just what we have to look forward to. I think there's going to be some, I don't know, something. Surely it'll happen in the world of politics and so on, but I sense this, not equal and opposite, but internal shift that somehow mirrors, like we're in sync with something that's happening globally or something like that. And now for something completely different. In the U.S., anyway, let's see. Lovers. Page of Cups, which I apparently shuffled back into the deck. And Lovers. Card of the Twins. Gemini season, Gemini. Something may have happened in, like when there's an earthquake coming and you get the kind of quake. There are pre-quakes and post-quake. Something leads up to something. Something in Gemini season was like the seismic, the beginning of the seismic shift. Now for something completely different. Sorry, I don't know why it's very emphatic shuffling today. Okay. The seismic shift, changes the way we look at the future, changes our ability to see what's coming in the future, in the near future. Like we might be able to see it by the light of these wands, or they can see us. It like marks the place don't see it coming or see it coming. and intuitively sensing, completely different. I think both different from other relationships, but also, now presenting in a completely different way. That Page of Cups thing, too, looking to the future, for that fresh love, something completely different. Ace of Swords. And that's kind of a true that from the universe. I'm suddenly very hungry. And I don't think that's a metaphor. It's just, I wanted to get to the read. Queen of Wands. I was drawn to it intuitively. This is an important message. And that's not me saying, watch this is an important message. It's me intuiting, through my intuition, I'm hearing the message, and it comes as kind of a seismic shift that indicates something new is on the way. And it speaks a truth. In sword energy, Lovers is an air energy, a card of Gemini. And this is the new beginning, the new way of thinking, that something completely different. On the level of 3D, it's like somebody gets it. You could be dealing with a Gemini who gets it. Or, your twin, Lovers, Gemini. They're finally coming. Moon. I think the new moon in Aquarius, the full moon in Aquarius was this morning. And I couldn't see it because the fog was so thick. That full moon. Supermoon, blue moon, full moon, Aquarian moon. And I couldn't see it, but I knew it was there. I could feel it. Cancer energy, moon energy. I could feel the pull of this thing. Nine of Pentacles. I think this is somebody identifying as feminine, divine feminine. The genders aren't something to pay attention to. I mean, sometimes I'll say, this looks like a same-sex couple, or this looks like puppy love, implying these people could be young. But I think this is somebody who's single. Is attracting in, as wands do. She's, Queen of Wands, attracting it in. King of Wands, doing it. Queen of Wands, highly intuitive, taps in, receives those messages. And full moons are about release. Releasing, I'm just hearing releasing expectations, and now I see why. Somebody was too sad to take action on this Two of Cups relationship. Somebody was blocking and stubborn about Four of Wands relationship. I mean, this was the real deal. And Moon card is also a mystery, a card of not knowing consciously, you know. Something was kept secret. There was a secret, there was a mystery around, you know, feelings and connection. But this highly intuitive Queen of Wands is receptive, both in her 3D life and in her 5D life. She's moon energy, you know, receiving the light and shining it back out. And I think she just stayed, he, she, they, really not about gender, but this person stayed steady through, you know, facing the unknowing, facing it, empowered to face it. That's sort of what Queen of Wands does. It's almost like her wand is the channel. And I'm also hearing like and I'm going to mispronounce it, and I apologize, anybody in Australia. The didgeridoo, the diggery, you know, it's that amazing low note. Well, it's the seismic, the sound of the seismic thing that's coming. Wow, wow, wow. You know, it's on YouTube somewhere. Look it up. And in that vibe, whoa, whoa. she hears it. You know, and somebody really might be trying to hold it back, like put the cork back in the bottle. You know, I'm not ready. I'm too sad over this other thing. I'm blocked, blocked, blocked to the power, Wands energy of this relationship. We got this just the other day, bottom of the deck. 7 of Swords. You know, somebody's deceiving themselves. Or deceiving somebody else. I mean, the next card out is King of Wands. You know, the guy who has the life force in hand, masculine energy of moving forward with great determination, like, I know what I want, I know how to get it. And not in a kind of egomaniacal way. It's just, I'm fired up. You know, my passion is driving me forward. Maybe there was a period of self-deception. Something's too good to be true. Like this kind of relationship is too good to be true. To be true. Sword energy, truth, knowledge, clarity. So it might be they couldn't believe it. They just couldn't believe it. They thought, my eyes deceive me, something like that. This can't be true. You know, what's coming my way. But Queen of Wands feels the seismic shift, and we have these two converging partners, both in Wands energy, 4 of Wands. The two coming together to make this one blessed place or bower or new home or, you know, something something that energetically can house this kind of a dynamic. Somebody was in denial. About maybe being able to energetically match this amazing queen. And they thought, maybe in the future I can do this. And suddenly there's this epiphany. No, it's now. Strike while the iron is hot kind of feeling. You know, you get it. Why sit on this? Take action, action, action. And they're being drawn in by the divine feminine. And it's not like they're getting a message, oh, she's so needy. No, the message they get, divine masculine gets, is I'm single and I'm okay with that. You know, Queen of Wands is a very independent energy. But there is, you know, as King of Wands looks into the future, he kind of intuits this is going to work. There's going to be success. You know, we're going to win against all win. I mean, against all odds, we're going to pull this off. We're going to do it. And this King of Wands is like all in, is convinced that this thing is manifesting. This new beginning in air energy, something completely different. And then we have victory, and then we have the Star card. And under that is the Ten of Cups. I'm not going to pick it up, I don't think, because this could go on forever. Forever. You know, this is Aquarian clarity. What's good for us is good for the collective. You know, it's a win-win-win-win-win situation. Great clarity. Gemini, Aquarius, in sword energy. Great clarity. You know, if there was any self-deception before on the part of this King of Wands, thinking it wasn't real, thinking I don't deserve this, thinking it's got to be a mirage, I'm projecting this, it's bullshit. And suddenly there's this, no, I know what it is, and I'm going to move toward it. That's my direction now, into this relationship. I can see it coming. And moreover, I intuit that we're going to be able to pull this off. I can see it from here. This person is at a distance, but somehow, this vibrational pre-seismic shift is going on. Okay, gotta pull it, please, Lordy. Oh, excellent. 10 of Cups. It's just like I don't want to open up a can of worms because this is going so well. Can see it from here. 10 of Cups. Can see it from here. They're Queen of Cups. The one who's loved them. Who's loved them. And okay, next card is Knight of Cups. We're on the move. We got this thing flowing. Oh, jeez. 10 of Pentacles. We're going home. And it's home externally and home internally. Hermit card. You know, I really thought this was wrapped up. The moon cycle, you know, we're on to the next thing, now for something completely different. And this is completely different. But, you know, what we thought was the end of the story just suddenly takes this turn. Takes this turn. And all these amazing blessings pour in. And, you know, I'm hearing it's blessed to receive. Things are going to get, I do think, for some of us anyway, it's such a good reading. Maybe it's not all of us, but, you know, it's kind of the land of milk and honey. I can see it from here. Star card, 10 of Cups. 10 of Pentacles. Heaven on earth kind of energy. I can see it from here. From this overview and from this inner vision. Card of Virgo, you know, the light in the dark. I can see it from here. This may kick off in Virgo time. And by Aquarius time, you know, toward the end of the year, is really full-blown. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. Heaven on earth. You know, and whatever that means. I mean, it's on earth. So it's filtering through the 3D, but it's coming through gangbusters. Full-blown. Like full board, not, you know, if it was somehow partial anymore, and this Queen of Cups had to walk and rely on herself for a long time. Herself, the 9 card, stayed grounded, and it actually began like a spiritual journey. The journey, Knight of Cups. It took a long time. It may take a long time. It may take, you know, forget it, like the tick-tock of tarot, can't count on it. But there is something about the tick-tock and the countdown and the SYSMIC, you know, the precursor. Some love message coming in, like at long last. Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Cups waited a long time. I think she offered love, and for a while it was reciprocated but not expressed. You know, somebody tried to put the cork in the bottle. You know, like I won't turn around and see this 2 of Cups yet. I won't do it. For some reason, this person had to stay in place. It could be Queen of Cups. Hermit. I retreated. I shut down. I was too sad. I stayed in place. I held space for this. Because this is so, to me, a very spacious energy. You know, on the level of the vibes, of the intuitions, we're both here already. We're both here. Queen of Wands, King of Wands, Lovers. on that vibrational level. And somehow the vibe is, the seismic thing is really rumbling. And they both can feel it. Can feel it. These two are coming together. 10 of Cups, Lovers. Okay. On the board, we have Aquarius, Aquarian full moon. Full moon. That works nicely, and it's now. Ace of Wands is like today, which it in fact is. And somebody really starts being able to see it from here. From this Aquarian overview. I can see it coming, I can feel it vibrationally. And it's a big effing deal. It's seismic. A love so strong. You wonder, can I survive feeling this much? And there may be a bit of a, like, I have to get by myself to absorb this. Can I feel this much? I'm used to being single. 2 cards of a single earth sign. A single earth sign. 9 of Pentacles, 9 in earth energy in major arcana. Can I see myself going from a 9 of Pentacles hermit situation into this kind of environment of mutual support, of blended lives? Are these feelings true? Is this coming true? Is this coming true? And it's almost like, can I contain this much happiness? And I think both parties feel that way. Can I believe what I see? Sword energy, star energy, Aquarian energy, this overview. And it's something that's good for everybody. It has a kind of ripple effect out into the collective. I think this is happening. These moon cycles are building the seismic energy of perhaps because I don't fully buy into this stuff, but like to a collective of twins. Let's put it this way. Important relationships that have reached some kind of clarity about, now we can see it from here. And we're seeing it, sword energy, star card. It's clarity about this relationship. I can believe what I see, etc. And the approach, I think the growth will be probably slow, and Queen of Cups may need to check in with her single, her single self, her single wise self, for advice, for teaching, for guidance with the lantern, right? Guidance. Hermit carries the lantern with their own inner wisdom. And I think the inner wisdom is take it slow. There's no rush. This relationship isn't going away. Yes, somebody held back. And there was this deceptive energy. I'm not going to show what I feel. 5 of Cups. 4 of Pentacles. You know, in order to deceive myself, I may have deceived you, whoever is rightly my lover, and I knew it. And that's something to make reparations for. That Page of Cups at the very beginning is the apology. Let's make it new. Can we make it new? And now for something completely different. I don't think there's anything more to say. You know, except maybe wait for it. Can you feel it? Can you feel the seismic shift? I think I kind of do. Hey, thank you, members. I put out a reading for you guys yesterday, and I have a feeling I'm going to do a follow-up. It was very lengthy reading, and maybe a little bit, you know, not hitting home or on the, you know, anticipatory, because there was that pre-post. Anyway, I might do another one for you. Thank you, members, growing every day. Thank you, subscribers, growing every day. Really, there's a lot. There's that seismic shift as well. And there's something about the collective. I mean, you get together 1,000+ people, all kind of contributing their energy. That becomes seismic. A major shift for the collective. For a lot of people in this kind of energy, they've manifested something, and in it comes. I really want to button it, and so I guess I will. Thank you, you guys who have joined in to this collective. It makes the channel stronger. You know, you're all kicking it, because I don't like run on my own fuel. Not exclusively. I may be independent, but, you know, you're feeding this clarity, this energy. You're feeding it. So thank you for that. Couldn't do it without you. And it seems collectively, all these 10 cards, collectively, we're headed in a really good direction. And I don't think whatever's coming in the way of the relationship will compromise the independence. Queen of Wands, the independence, Queen of Wands, Hermit, of this enlightened queen. Receptive energy who's tapped into their intuition. Follow your bliss, you guys. It's there, it's there, it's being offered. I really think it is. Wait for it. 3 days, 3 weeks, today. Listen for it. Feel the seismic rumbles. Ow! All right, talk to you soon.